Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, and I'm back with another video. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, like I usually do, that if y'all hear any background noises and all that, that's my family, even though it's a little quiet right now. Now, today is going to be a review. That's right, it's going to be another review. Excuse me, y'all. I have to burp real quick because I made some deep dish pizza for lunch. Anyway, today's review is going to be on the 2020 3D beat 'em up game developed by the Russian video game developer Sobaka Entertainment and published by Buka Entertainment. So, and that particular game is Nine Monkeys of Shaolin. Now, you already know that I did a Oaghaji impressions video on this game and gave my thoughts on it. Now I'm going to review the game in its entirety since I beat the game. So here goes. Now the story of this game is very straightforward, or a little bit straightforward with some twists in the end. It revolves around a Chinese fisherman called Wei Chen, and this game takes place in ancient China during the Ming Dynasty, because it's most likely the Ming Dynasty anyway. Again, you play as Wei Chen, a Chinese fisherman that's bent on revenge after some Japanese pirates killed his family, his grandfather, and he takes refuge at the Shaolin Temple and learns some techniques while there. And he uses these techniques that he learned from the Shaolin Temple, as well as the kung fu techniques that he learned from his grandfather to defeat the Wukong Japanese pirates. Now, the controls are pretty simple. You got your left analog stick, and you got your right analog stick, and you got the Y button. You got the Y button for fast attacks. You got the A button for fast thrust. You got the X for kicking, and you got the B for dodge. And like I said before, you also got the L button for blocking and parrying. You know what I'm saying? And you can use all these buttons for different combos and all that type of stuff. And you also get some power ups and healing and drinks that heal up your gauge. By drinking, if you drink the green tea, you can heal up your HP. If you drink the yellow tea or red tea, you get certain power ups for your attacks and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you push the ZL button or the ZR button and push the attack buttons to deliver some pretty unique, moves in your arsenal. To have unique moves in your complete arsenal. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting tongue tied. Yeah, and the enemies can be tough at times. Well, or I should say the bosses. Some of the enemies can you know what I'm saying? For example, if the enemy uses a gun or a dart, you got to use the L button to deflect at their attacks, so that way it could kill them. You know what I'm saying? It does have a very staple learning curve for a 3D beat 'em up for its time. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed it. And it has some very unique combos. The combos that you can pull off in this game is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And and the move and I also like how the game feels with its move. Like I said, in terms of its gameplay and the way that it moves, you know what I'm saying. The graphics are pretty good. I'm not really a graphics guy. I'm more of a gameplay guy, and I will say, yeah, the gameplay is pretty dope, and the music is pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying. It has some traditional Chinese music, which is cool. You know what I'm saying. It kind of feels like a Hong Kong or a kung fu film from the 70s or a Taiwanese kung fu film from the 70s and 80s as well, which I definitely like the vibe in terms of the graphics and all that type of stuff. And the story is pretty unique first, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely enjoy that. What else can I say? Uh, Not much really, but overall, the Nine Monkeys of Shaolin is a pretty dope 3D beat 'em up game. The gameplay is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Especially once you get used to the attack buttons like the Y for the fast attacks, the X for the kicking attack, the A for the heavy thrust, and the B for the dodging, and the L to block and to parry. You know what I'm saying? Once you get used to that, you'll definitely love the gameplay mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Which I did, because I think it's a very unique, which makes the gameplay very unique compared to other beat 'em ups, especially ones that are 3D. So I definitely recommend y'all checking out Nine Monkeys to Shaolin. This game gets a 4.5 out of 5 tops. Hopefully y'all enjoy that little review. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like this video, y'all can like it and share it. Y'all can subscribe to the YouTube channel, Oaghaji 27, to keep y'all updated once you hit that notification bell. Sorry. Or I should say, hit that notification bell to keep y'all updated for the uploads. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts and stay tuned for more other reviews and other videos along the way. So, with all that being said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Perfect Sensei, signing out.